Hi there, it's me Cherry from RAB Academy and welcome back to the series Hoitajat, soumessa. And today we're focusing on something very practical, the nursing tool that daily used in Finnish healthcare settings. And I'll be sharing to you both Finnish and English terms so you can expand your vocabulary. Let's start!
Moi kaikki! My name is Sharlen and I'm a practical nurse from Finland. And today I'm going to talk to you about nursing tools that us nurses use in elderly homes. The first topic is administrating medications. And there's quite a few of them, but I'll share a few with you. The first one we have are anjat, or annosjakelulääkepussit, and they are medication distribution bags. Nowadays, the process of giving medications to patients is simplified by these medication bags. These bags come directly from the pharmacy. So the pharmacy receives the patient's medication lists, and based on that, they send the patient's pre-measured and packaged medication bags. The bags contain the patient's name, the dosage, the time, and also the medications that are included in the bags. Typically, the anjat are sent from the pharmacy in 2-week cycles. So every 2 weeks they send the anjas to each patient, and the anjas last for 2 weeks. Next one that we have is dosetti, a doset. So that's basically a medication dispenser or a pill organizer. They are used to store and manage daily doses of medications. It typically has multiple compartments and they are divided by different times of a day. So for example, morning, afternoon and night. The dosetti helps caregivers such as nurses and also patients keep on track of their medicines. They ensure that the right pill is taken at the right time. Us nurses use this a bit less nowadays because of the anjat. Then we have the medication room, or in Finnish, lääkehuone. So each ward has its own locked medication room, and only licensed nurses with a medicational license can access it with special keys, and each of them has its specific unique code. And the codes are, every nurse has its own codes. So that's how we can know which nurse is using which keys, and it's all monitored. The room also contains a camera, which is also for monitoring that the patient's medications are safe. The medications room also contains a refrigerator and separately locked cabinets for different medications. For example, there are specific cabinets for daily medications, required medications, and also controlled substances, narcotics, each with its own key. The room also holds other important stuff like important resident documents, medical lists, medication lists, and different kind of equipment, for example needles and a rapid CRP testing machine. Then also in the medication room there is an kaappi, so a medication cabinet. And kaappi is where the narcotic substances are stored, and there each medication has its own tracking card. For example, when patient X receives an oxynorm bottle from the pharmacy, the nurse who receives it also signs it. A tracking card is then created for the bottle, which records details such as the medication's name, type of medication, patient's name, patient's time of birth, arrival date, expiration date, and also the prescribing doctor and the quantity of the medication. Every time the medication is taken, we write down the time, the date, the amount of medication, and also there needs to be 2 signatures of 2 different nurses who have medical license to confirm the administration. So everything is recorded very precisely. This information is also entered in the patient's digital records. Other administration tools we have are needles, neulat, insulin pens, insuliinikynät, needle disposer container, neulankeräysastia, pinsets, pinsetit, medicine divider, tabletin halkaisija. Then next up we have documenting, dokumentointi. Patient record system, potilastietojärjestelmä. In our facility, we use the Pegasus patient record system to document all patients' information, including care plans, medications, diseases, background data, DNR orders, test results, and contact details for relatives. Nurses write daily in Pegasus about patients' well-being and etc. Essentially, it contains everything we need to know about patients' care. On a national level, we have Omakanta, and every Finnish citizen has access to Omakanta, a centralized repository that holds all available patient records. So, for example, every time you visit a doctor, the records from the visits go to Omakanta, and the patient can view the Omakanta for the information and the details. So it allows patients to view their own information. You can also ask to refill your prescriptions and track test results. The information from Pegasus is also transferred to Omakanta. While Omakanta is used throughout Finland, various healthcare providers use different patient record systems. So not every elderly home, for example, has Pegasus. They can have other healthcare record systems as well. The next subject is monitoring vital signs, elintoimintojen seuranta. And here are some tools we use in the ward for monitoring our patients' vitals. We have verenpainemittari, blood pressure monitor, a device that monitors the pressure in your arteries, providing systolic and asystolic. Then we have verensokerimittari, blood glucose meter. Verensokerimittari is a device used to measure blood sugar levels, and it's especially important for diabetic patients. Happisaturaatiomittari, oxygen saturation monitor. This tool measures the percentage of oxygen in blood. Pika-CRP-mittari, rapid CRP tests, and it's a quick blood test to test out if you have inflammation or infection in your blood. Then we have laboratorionäytteet, laboratory samples such as blood or, for example, urine that is collected for detailed analysis to monitor various health conditions. And lastly, ENR-mittari, ENR monitor, and it's a device that is used to evaluate blood clotting and manage patients on anticoagulant therapy. And we don't have really much of IV therapy or IV insertions because we have this home care hospital, maybe you could say that comes to do these things if needed, because we are not a hospital, so we don't have them on hand, so it's only done when needed. Thanks for watching. Kiitos ja nähdään. Moi moi!
So, that's a look at some essential nursing tools and definite names. And I hope this helps you expand your healthcare vocabulary. But that's not everything. We will come back next week with more nursing tools. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you won't want to miss out the fun. Moi moi!